Recently released body camera footage shows the moment police uncovered an alleged hazing incident at the University of Iowa in November 2024.
This is a police department. This stops here. Who's in charge?
They're upstairs.
According to a university statement, police and firefighters responded to a fire alarm at the Alpha Delta Phi fraternity house. The videos captured by campus police show dozens of shirtless pledges, some blindfolded, standing in a dark basement.
Is anyone here that is against their will?
Is there anyone with any sort of physical injury? No. What's all over you guys?
Just water.
Does anyone want to be forthcoming on what's going on? Anyone? Because you got to see it from my perspective. What the did I just walk into? Celebration. You know what I mean? Celebration of what? Of life.
The rat race isn't a race anymore. It's a slaughterhouse where everyone's lining up to be skinned alive for a shot at the good life. Picture this. Cops raid a frat house basement in Iowa last year. Flip on the lights. And bam, 56 blindfolded dudes standing like zombies in their undies. Covered head to toe in mystery slop. Silent as graves. It was a masculine challenge. Hazing ritual. Upperclassmen conditioning pledges to endure humiliation without flinching. All for that sweet brotherhood badge. 40 million views later, and it's a viral horror show. But that's the point. Self-respecting men chaining themselves in filth for clout? Nah, that's the rat race eating masculinity alive. You see it everywhere else too. Women turning their bodies into billboards on OnlyFans. Influencers jamming lip fillers into their faces just to look fuckable enough for the algorithm. Dudes eating Tide Pods, or worse, on camera, for a few likes and a sponsorship deal. And the kicker, they all think they are winning, until the views dry up, and they are left hollowed out, addicted to the clout, staring at a bank account that still can't buy a house. This is the new normal. The absurd, the demeaning, all rinsed and repeated for pennies on the dollar, while the real winners laugh from their penthouses. Welcome to the collapse, where the only way to survive is to be rich, or at least fake it till you break. Let's call it what it is. A rat race, gone feral. More ruthless than your dad's 9-to-5 grind ever was. Back in the boomer days, you could drop out of school, hustle a trade, buy a house on one income, and retire with a pension. Now, wages flatlined decades ago while rents tripled. Houses became investment toys for the wealthy. And student debt chains you to a cubicle till you are 40. The game's rigged. Harder because the pile didn't grow. It got sliced thinner for the top. And the scraps are fought over in the mud. You've got AI eating entry-level jobs. Corporations squeezing labour till bones crack. And government's too busy taxing your vape to fix the roads. Everyone's sprinting faster just to stay in place. But the track's a treadmill, owned by shareholders who profit off your sweat. Why fight fair when the rules reward cheating? Look at women selling themselves. It's heartbreaking, but brutally real. OnlyFans exploded because dating apps turned romance into a marketplace, where height, jawline, and wallet rule. And average blokes get ghosted, while top 1% chads feast. Girls realise quick, why chase love when you can monetize first? Lip fillers, BBLs, filters. It's armour for the war zone of Instagram. Where validation comes in DM slides and subscriber counts. But it's not empowerment. It's desperation, masked as girl boss shit. Studies scream it. Most creators burn out in a year. 70% depressed from the grind. Bodies wrecked from surgeries. Souls eroded from faking intimacy with strangers for $5 tips. They are not villains. They are victims of a system that says your worth is your waistline and your followers. And the men, watching it all, feeling emasculated, doubling down on hustle culture or simping harder. Round and round. Everyone loses, except the platformers, raking billions. Even the red pill influencers, peddling the poison. Tate, clavicular. The whole grifter parade. These clowns scream, escape the matrix, while chaining you deeper. Promote banning OnlyFans thoughts as conquests. Flex Bugattis, brought on your desperation. Turning self-improvement into a 10k course scam. Any self-respecting man doesn't chase these women or swallow their gospel. They are everything wrong with modern men. Fragile egos, wrapped in alpha wolf bullshit. Trading dignity for dopamine hits and disposable hookups. Tate's in jail rotations for trafficking vibes. Yet, disciples lap it up. Thinking rimming degeneracy makes you kin. Real men build, protect, elevate, not degrade into Simps 2.0 chasing filtered flesh. These frauds amplify the rat race. Sell you masculinity. That's just more chains. More absurd rituals. More soul selling for their yacht fund. Ditch 'em. They are the frat hazers in Lambos. Modern influencers are the high priests of this madness, preaching the gospel of hustle harder while they choke on their own lies. Mukbangs, where fatties gorge for views. Pranksters, humiliating families for viral gold. It's demeaning shit no one would do for free. But Clout pays the rent when normal jobs vanished. Remember when influencers were just pretty travel bloggers? Now it's a meat grinder. 80% report burnout. Algorithms punish consistency for edgier outrage. Brands drop you if you blink wrong. They won't speak out for you when the collapse hits. They can't. One wrong tweet and their empire crumbles. Sponsored by corporations who love the chaos because desperate people click more ads. Selling souls for views? Damn right. Materialism gone mad. Where happiness is measured in Lambos and likes. But the high fades faster than the money. Never rely on the wealthy as a voice of reason. They risk too much. Your average millionaire, influencer, or CEO built their castle on this rat race. Why burn it down? They preach grind set from private jets, but whisper diversify only to the kids. Red pill gurus fit right in. Promote everything toxic about men while pocketing your sub money. Boomers and shareholders, they are sacrificing you like lambs to the wolves. Picture it, grey-haired portfolios, ballooning on your stagnated wages. Politics gutting welfare. They poured up the ladder after climbing. Now they are voting for tax cuts that starve schools and hospitals. Corporations openly endorse the collapse. Why not? Cheap labour, endless data from your doom scrolling. Consumers too broke to unionise, but rich enough to subscribe. It's genius evil. Keep 'em hungry, scrolling, spending what little they've got on coping mechanisms, like energy drinks and OnlyFans. You've got no one. You are alone unless you do something absurd and rinse and repeat. That's the script they sold you. Go viral with something stupid. Cash in quick. Pray the algorithm gods smile. But it's a lie. The absurd works once, maybe twice. Then you are yesterday's meme. Back to square one with a rap sheet of regrets. Like those Iowa frat zombies. Slimed and silent for nothing. Money moves the individual now. Crypto pumps, gig ads, side hustles. But it's all feeding the beast. Digital IDs. That's the kill switch. Australia's rolling them out sweet and slow, promising convenience while collecting your every move. Bank, health, votes, all in one profile. Step out of line. Protest wrong. Tweet something controversial. And poof. No job. No travel. No services. China showed the blueprint. Social credit, where low scores mean no train ticket, no loan, no life. Here, it'll be subtler. Insurers hike premiums for risky options. Banks freeze. Suspicious accounts. Governments nudge you complying with carrot and stick data. Generations destroyed. One score at a time. People say, wait for things to get bad before they can get better. Bullshit. It's already bad. And it will be too late. Money's the root, not of all evil, but of this evil. A system where values just dollars, dignity's optional, and sacrifice is mandatory. If you are not willing to sacrifice anything, you are lost. Time, comfort, illusions. But sacrifice smart, not to the machine. Don't buy the be rich or bust line. That's the trap keeping you running. Ditch red pill rot. Tate's not your saviour. He's your seller. The rich survive collapse because they own the assets. Land, food chains, private security. Not because they are moral. You build real leverage. Skills that can't be gigged away. Like fixing shit or growing food. Tribes that aren't Facebook groups. actual mates who trade favours, networks bypassing the grid. Chase real women who value character over clout. Build families that outlast filters. This rat race peaked ruthless because tech amplified the worst incentives. Infinite comparison via socials. Zero-sum attention wars. Surveillance turning humans into data cattle. Women sell out. Influencers degrade. Red pill bros peddle poison masculinity. Everyone chases materialism's ghost because the alternative, poverty, irrelevance, feels worse. But here's the truth. It's not hopeless. It's engineered. Corporations profit from your frenzy. Boomers guard their piles. Elites condition the tribes to fight each other, while they consolidate left versus right distraction. Influencer versus wage slave. Same cage. Tate versus simp. Mirror images. So what now? Stop waiting. Rage productively. Call out the soul sellers, not to shame, but to wake 'em. Most of one bad month from your shoes. Mock the wealthy saviors and red pill pimps who won't risk a dime. Boycott the absurd. Delete TikTok. Grow a garden. Learn a trade. Stack skills over status. Sacrifice the scroll for soil. The clout for community. Digital IDs are coming. Encrypt now. Go cash where you can. Build parallel systems. You are not alone if you choose not to be. Find the doers, not the doomers. Rediscover manhood. Protect your tribe. Reject the chains. Literal or Tate flavoured. The collapse isn't coming. It's here. Grinding slow. Money moves mountains, but conviction moves men. Don't sell your soul. Weaponize it. Expose the game. Opt out, piece by piece. Pull others with you. The rich will bunker down. You build the world after. Self-respecting men don't chain up in basements or chase cloud fots. They rise above. That's not hope. That's the only play left. This rat race ends when enough rats bite back. Not absurd, not alone, but awake.